So just kind of a short overview of what happened right before we ended last week. I'm not going to go through the whole details of you guys coming in and everything, but the last thing that happened was Frankie had cast Hold Monster, and unfortunately, or fortunately for you guys, the Fire Giant King was held, and Sir Finfall slew him with one stab through the heart. And that was where we ended it. I believe someone picked up the cloak. Yep, you guys picked up the cloak. That was the only thing I think that was left whenever he died. Because like we've discussed with some of the other creatures that had been controlled by Morgana, they kind of just melt into a puddle. And most of their equipment and stuff kind of goes with it. Sometimes, not always. But like the cloak that he was wearing was made of scales, white scales. And that survived. He had a, giant sized two-handed black sword that clattered to the ground. And by giant, I mean, it's like, 7 feet long, something like that. It's too big, too heavy for, humans to use, or human-sized people to use, so... And that is where we left it. And you guys are, let's see, how far can you see? So you can see there is a opening to the northwest. It goes off that way, pillars all the way. Ahead of you, Sir Finfall can kind of see what he suspects is kind of a throne room, because that's where the giants came from, up here in this direction. And then there was a curtain here and a curtain here on the left. And that is where we left it.
Is that giant that was hiding behind one of those curtains, is he still there?
There was no giant behind a curtain around here.
Well, we saw him, and he was blinded or something, and he just...
That was at the entrance, not here. And he ran away. That was Delwar tried to talk to him, and he was having a conversation with him. And whenever the Ettins, you guys were fighting Ettins about that time, he ran away whenever you were fighting them.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he ran away, but yeah, I do remember that, and so
yeah, the Ettins were kind of near the entryway south of where you're at right now.
So have we pulled any of these curtains back, or?
No, you guys have been fighting since you guys from about here down here in the south. You've been fighting since then, because there were Ettins there, and then you made enough noise to where giants came down the hallway, and you guys moved forward to engage them, and more giants came from northward.
Looks like everything's pretty healthy.
Yeah, there's a little bit of damage for some of you. Yeah. It looks like Archie and Gunther are a little down, but otherwise... Yeah, and Jolman has some healing spells, too. In fact, I will have him do one on... Let's see, where is that?
Are the directions correct? Like up is north, is that west?
Up is east.
Okay, so I want a curtain that's on the south, I guess?
South is this way. North is this way.
Yeah, I want to check that curtain on the south.
Okay. Are you going to move down there?
I was just waiting. Yeah,
you're
take
good.
it off.
You go down there and you push the curtain aside. And you see an opening to the south. And yeah, that didn't make noise.
Archie lost his bow.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking I might have one.
So I'm going to mention to the rest of the group, we have an open area that goes to the south.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Well, I was going to see if I had a bow in my inventory to give to him, but I guess I don't anymore.
Maybe you gave it to him already?
I'm not seeing. I thought I would have, but I don't see. Oh, well, no, I don't see it. Oh, I did. Okay. No, I see it. Sorry. My bad. Please continue.
So I'm gonna have Jolliman probably follow Finfall. Okay. And Delwar is just gonna go invisible for now because he's not here yet. He may show up later. He is working on getting here. See if I can remember which one of these. I can never find this when I'm looking. Where is it?
He's the black cloak guy.
No, I know where he is. It's the status effect of invisible. There it is. I can't ever find it because it's hard to see. And I think, Jason, are you invisible right now?
I am invisible.
Okay. So I will unpause. Anybody else want to do anything before I go back to Jason? All right, I'll take that as a no. All right, Jason, feel free to move about. You can see a door to your right that is closed. It's a giant-sized door.
Oh boy.
Eat your microphone when you're talking. Otherwise, the recording will not pick. It's just going to be really hard to hear you. You do not hear anything on the other side of that door.
Okay, there's a small hallway here, and there's 3 doors. And I listened at the closest one, and I didn't hear anything.
And when he means small hallway, he means a giant-sized hallway that's about 18 feet tall.
When I say small, I'm actually
short. Yeah.
It doesn't go very far before you come to the door.
Yeah.
So, do we want to waste time with these doors, or
It's up to you. You guys got to figure
I'm
that
asking
out.
the party that, yeah, or go up north to where the throne was?
Well, one of there are 2 other doors are to the north on this side passage as well. But I didn't listen at those doors.
Well, the area I'm standing, I'm just worried about it being a place where we can get surrounded.
So you're thinking people are going to come out of there?
Exactly, because I haven't gone down it. I just know it's an opening.
Well, Jason's already gone down there and seen the doors.
And we just made a bunch of noise fighting stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. So
Kind of, yeah.
yeah, so let's go ahead and go down there.
Down the hallway?
Yep, I'll follow.
Archie's not following you. They're feeling
Whoops.
tall. Don't find any traps.
Is there a lock on the door, like an obvious lock?
No, there is not like a padlock or a latch lock on it.
Then I'm just going to see if the door will open.
It does not. Not without, just pushing on it. It does not open. Keep in mind, this is an 18-foot tall, massive door.
So it could take more strength.
I can't push it open, but I don't see a lock. I'm not sure.
Well, I see a ring on the front of the door. Does that mean it pulls? Pull here.
Speak friend and enter.
All right. I'll go ahead and try to open up the door, either pull or push.
You push on it, it doesn't open. It will take significantly more effort than just kind of trying to open the door.
But wait, I've got hill giant strength.
You said you pushed on it. You didn't say you knocked the door down to get through it. That's why I'm just letting you know it's not like just a push open door. You walk up to a door at a building and you push on it and it doesn't open. It's either locked or something's behind it or it's, that kind of stuff. Or barred or whatever.
Yeah, we could check the other doors. You want to check those?
What if it pulls?
Well, I tried pulling.
Are the hinges on this side?
No. You do not find any traps, Jason? You checking the east door. That one doesn't have any traps on it either that you found.
Okay. I don't find any traps on any of these doors.
All right, I'll go to this one in the north to see if I can open it.
With a push, you can feel it kind of give a little bit. It's definitely, at this point, the door will open, but you're going to have to put, both hands on the door and shove it to open it. And you won't need to knock it down or anything, but it's a huge door. It's 18 feet tall, 10 foot wide. It's not like, it's like a massive gate for you. So.
You want a strength spell?
He doesn't need a strength spell. He can open it. Yeah. He's got hill giant strength, so.
Oh, you don't need a strength spell. Yeah.
No, he does not.
All right, you guys want to go in? I'll push it all the way.
Do it.
All right. Archie's going to stand back where the door so he can see through it as it opens and has his longbow ready.
All right, put him where you want him. I don't even see him. Oh, he's underneath.
Under Jala.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay. I couldn't move him.
Yeah.
All right. That's a good spot.
All right. You open the door.
Oh.
And you see 4 giants sitting around this massive table. The 2 on this side turn, look at the door as you come through it. And the other 2 are kind of already looking towards the door. They kind of look almost like in a trance state. And you soon realize that they all have green glowing eyes. The 2 on the east or the south side slowly stand up. And I'm going to give you, they are somewhat surprised. So we'll start with Sir Finfall. You have a free round of action for yourself. So we're not going to put you in the combat tracker yet. Although maybe I should, because maybe there's some abilities or something you guys need that are based on that. So I will do that. I'm going to begin combat. Don't roll initiative. All right, Sir Finfall, you get to go.
Yeah, let me.
And you can do nothing. You could, if you want to parlay, you're welcome to do that too. You don't have to run in there and try to.
Green eyes, they're not going to parlay.
Well, we're doing the. You're trying to do that. Let me get some.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Sorry, sorry, I forgot to roll.
That don't roll initiative. That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
It's okay.
All right. Well, guys, we got to fight. So I'm going to move in. Hopefully, everybody moves in with me.
All right.
Okay, I am going to move to the one on the west and attack.
All right. Yeah, they're still dragging their ass up out of their chairs. Like I said, they seem a little slower than you would expect them to react, but they have something to do with the green eyes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What is that?
It made you roll initiative because I put you in combat, which is what I probably shouldn't have done. But roll your attack now. Sorry. I'm just going to go by the list of who was in the other one. So that is a hit. Yeah.
Right.
Hit AC -2. Look at that. 28 damage.
Dang!
Okay.
Yeah. I changed it from last time we played. It wasn't showing you the other 3 dice it was rolling because it was giant. So I wanted to make sure you could see it. So I went and changed the way the code works. So it would be a little more visceral, I guess. I don't know. All right. Yeah, you don't need to end your turn. I'm going to go to Archie. Shit. Let me just get this rolls out of the way because it's going to make you roll. There we go.
Right. And of course, Archie can see through the door.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to target that same giant.
Yeah.
Why am I getting a plus 35 to initiative?
And don't worry about it. And here, I'll do this. This will make it easy. Go for it, Archie.
That miss.
Do what?
Did it miss? Oh, it hit.
No, it hit. Hit AC -1.
All right.
That was both his arrows. You get to do both because they're not reacting until
Good,
the
I'll do
round
this.
actually starts. All right, so all the people that were in front of the window, the door, that could see and move in have went now, right? That was just Archie and Sir Finfall, correct? Those were the 2 people that were standing at the door, right?
I think Jason was there too, or close to it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see all of them, so
Well, I meant the people that were standing in front of the door. Jason's off to the side. Jolliman and Gunther are off to the side, right? Jason, were you up here, or did you move after this started?
I was just right next to the door. I did not move after that.
So right where you're at is where you're at?
That's where I'm at.
Okay, yeah. So now we're going to have everybody in the initiative. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move the giant. And let you guys roll with them. The guys that were in front are the only ones that got the surprise action is what I'm trying to say. All right, now.
gotcha.
Now everybody roll initiative, please. I will roll for Jolliman, and he's going to go last. Well, looks like everybody's rolled. Blackmouth, you get to go first.
Black Mouse just going to reposition.
Oops, sorry. There you go.
And that was 5. But I don't think he can do anything else, so that'll be it.
You can use your wands
How about
or wand-like things.
then he'll fire off the crossbow.
Okay, go for it. The one that Sir Finfall is standing next to definitely has got wounds. He's got at least one arrow stuck in him as well.
2, actually.
Oh, it's a miss. All right, Felon.
All right, I'm just gonna move up and reposition as well.
Okay. Do you have a wand or anything?
I do, but I'm gonna end my turn here.
Okay. All right, this guy is just going to methodically target Sir Finfall and make an attack with his giant two-handed sword. That sounds like a hit. It was. Oh, here comes the damage. This is going to hurt. Or could hurt. Ooh, 16.
What the heck was that?
That's 16 damage is what it is. That's his damage is 2d20, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he does a lot of damage. That was his action. Jason?
Whoa. We're fighting somebody who does 2d20 damage?
They're, with those swords, they do.
That's no bueno.
Plus 10.
Can I move up and attack this guy?
You certainly can. And since you are invisible, you will get your backstab multiplier and all that if you can hit. It's a +4 to hit. That sounds like a hit. All righty. Give us your multiplier on this attack. This one is not wounded at all. $30 damage. That's nice. That's nice. All right, remove your invisible, and we'll go to next. This guy is gonna move through here and step to here. But he had to move through, he's basically shoving the table out of the way, kicking chairs out of the way to get to this position. That's all he does. This guy turns to face Jason, green eyes looking down, and swings his giant two-handed sword at you. And that looks like a miss. It is. You're lucky. All right, Gunther.
All right, so I can see number 48, so I'm going to put him.
All right. That is a hit for exactly what you needed to hit him. He is definitely a giant. Plat. Nice. In turn, and then Archie.
Okay, Archie's gonna shoot an arrow at the same target.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh no, he's gonna kill him. He's
Nice
gonna kill
shot.
him. Oh well, he's yeah. Through the damages. Nah.
That was so. Do you want me to pause for the second arrow?
Yes. Yeah. This is not surprise anymore. This guy in the back, since he cannot get into melee, he reaches into his mighty belt pouch and pulls out what you guys would call a boulder, but it's like a hand-sized rock for him. And he flings it at the people at the door.
just asking a question. Was Archie supposed to get double damage because he's a fighter?
No. He's a ranger.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, this is going for... He's throwing his rock at Archie.
Archie lost his armor.
He's probably going to hit then.
Yeah.
Blat! Oh, only 8! Disappointing.
Oh, my God.
Ah, it's a finfall.
All right. Attack that same one that I attacked before.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Is this... Where's the little indicator that it's 2 attack or 1 attack?
Since we weren't in combat, we started
okay.
under combat. That's fine.
All right.
It just seemed to be confusing people, so I stopped it.
All right.
You can go ahead and get your 2 this round. This is the same guy.
Okay. Oh, and do both of them now? All right.
Yes, because they don't go anymore. And you will if you. This has got to take him out. This has got to take him out. The amount of damage you do, man. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh.
Yeah, he's gone. That sword is so brutal. Those guys. End your turn, please. Jalaman, since he is standing right next to Archie, he is going to give him a cure moderate wounds. Ooh, look at that! Where'd that +1 come from? What is that? Oh, that's a spell. A spell does D10 +1. All right. In turn. Archie.
Okay, one more arrow. Shoot at the one guy up there by Jason.
Okay. And these guys are so tall that you guys are just like ants at their feet, so no modifiers.
Oh, it hit.
It did.
Nice damage.
Oh! 2 of them taken out. First round. Those 2 begin to smolder and smoke and hiss and bubble, and their skin peels off, and they just kind of melt into this puddle on the floor. Gentleman needs to roll. Jason, you need to roll as well. All right, looks like Gunther is going first.
I am just moving.
Okay. When you got in your turn, Bellin.
I'm also just moving. Not ready to start wasting spells on these guys yet.
Okay. Jason. This guy against the wall is preparing to attack with his sword against somebody. He doesn't know who yet.
And what about the guy who's fighting Finfall?
Oh, he's fighting Finfall.
That's who I was gonna go attack that guy.
You're going to make just a standard attack?
I am.
Okay. That is a hit.
Hey-o!
That's 2 in a row, man.
It's a miracle.
It is? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, that was almost an 11.
And a 2. Wow.
But it's double damage. So, close. All right, Blackmouth. What do you got?
Is either one of those guys looking rough?
The only one of the 2 that are there that have been hit is the one to your left. The guy in the back hasn't been hit at all yet.
Okay, so magic missile.
Against the one to your left or the one behind?
The one next to Finfall.
Okay. Yeah.
Should be 5 missiles. Yep.
Okay. Yep. He is pelted by 5 missiles and still stands. This guy is going to attack Finfall.
Ooh, don't hit. Don't hit.
That's a miss.
Oh, thank God.
This one is going to step here and then attack Jason with his nice 2-handed sword. Ooh, that's a hit. Here we go. Here we go. Big rolls, big rolls. Ah! Wow, that's some 4 is, that's pretty low. Still, 14 damage. That's a lot. Archie, go ahead and make both shots. No more giants go.
I'm going to do that one up behind Jason.
Oh, that sounded like a miss, but
Still
it's
hit with a 7.
Yeah, hit by 2. Ooh, max.
Ooh.
Oof.
All right. Second attack.
Go for it.
Oh, that misses.
It did.
Yeah.
You're
All
at
right.
AC 5. Yeah. So Finfall.
Oh, okay. 1 attack.
Yep. Your tracker should start working already. It may say 2, but you've changed targets. That's it. Here we go. 66.
Damage. Keep it going.
Oh my God. That sword is just cutting them to ribbons. Jalaman is going to move up to, I want to say next to Jason, because I think Jason, if he gets hit again, he's going to be in trouble. So that's what Jalaman would do. And roll for initiative. The rip guy, the same as the other, his skin kind of just bubbles and this vaporous sort of purple smoke comes off him and he just kind of liquefies, turns into a puddle. Right before he does, though, you see that image of the pentagrams, on his left chest underneath his armor, just kind of, you see the brilliant green sort of colors come through before it disappears. Gentlemen. Gunther, did you go again?
God, I'm throwing my hammer at the one left.
Yep. That's a hit. Nice. Next is Blackmouth.
All right. We're going to shoot the hand crossbow.
Yep. Ooh, that's it. Right. I didn't see you do the initial damage. Oh, you did. I see it.
I punched
it.
it.
You did. Yeah, sorry.
And then he should have the...
He does. Yeah, I saw the
dot
effect.
hole. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the effect. I just didn't see the initial damage. It just went pretty fast. Felon.
I'm going to move up just a little so I can see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like these guys got it.
Okay. All right. This guy's going to swing again at Jason. Ooh, that's a hit.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, might be right. Oof, 21 damage. To Finfall.
Man, these guys do a lot of damage. Okay, I'm going
Yes,
to
they do.
move around Jason and engage this guy.
You know what? I bet you they're saying the same thing about you. Damn, these guys do a lot of damage. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
no
doing
kidding.
66 every time you hit, man. And then Jason does 2d12 every time he hits these guys. You both are wielding giant slayers. That's a hit. Oh, here it goes. You're going to take him out in one shot. Watch. God, that's
a
good.
lot of points.
Oh, that's a lot of points. I told you.
Oh.
I told you. All right, so you guys have slain all the giants in the immediate vicinity. The last one just kind of drops his sword, drops to his knees. His eyes kind of glow. They're looking at Sir Finfall, and you kind of see this look of recognition in its eyes, although it's not him seeing through that. You've seen this happen before, and then he just kind of melts in a puddle.
I hit Finfall too for a couple of heals.
I
All right.
noticed that. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it looks like Jason is a little down, so I'll have Jolliman. I'll pretend I'm Jolliman, and he will do another Cure Moderate. Hopefully rolls good. If not, he'll do another one. That gave you 10. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, I think we're good. Although Jolliman is going to cast a Cure Light Wounds on Felon. His Felon's down a little bit. Oh, that sucked. Pfft, he's going to do it again. Come on, better. Oh my goodness. That's good enough. Felon was down health, but yeah. Jolliman had a ton of Cure Lights, and they're good for like when you don't have a lot of health down. So, all right. So he's following Finfall. All right, go ahead. What was that?
I was just asking, is this like a dead end room, or is there anything in it?
It looks exactly like you said, other than there's a table that's been pushed out of the way and pushed over into the corner. There used to be cots, but the cots are kind of lifted up and leaned against the wall. Let's see. And that is all that looks like that's in there. On the table is a tune of wine and some cheese covered with mold, but they don't look, it doesn't look like they, whenever you came in, they were not, they were just sitting there, just like staring off. It was like they were just waiting.
And one of them had a glimmer of recognition before he died, but coming from somebody else.
Yeah,
maybe it was a thank you.
It was when the possession left him.
Yeah, I think it was that witch.
Yeah, you've seen it happen before. Whenever you first saw the possessed giants, she actually spoke through that possessed creature, and that's the kind of the same sort of thing that you saw. So.
I like to take a moment and I still have it. I would like to concentrate to see if I can get a direction to where that altar might be.
You do not.
Okay, it was okay.
Yep. So the room is empty other than that. You've got a door to the east and another door further south, and you can go back out to the hallway where all the pillars were towards the possible throne. What do you want to do?
You guys want to look at that other door? Or?
Well, we don't want to fight too many more like that. They just hit too hard.
Yeah, let's look at the other door.
So I hear two competing thoughts.
Well, we gotta find this altar. That's all. That's all Gunther's looking for. So, I mean, I'd like to search or look at every avenue.
I don't know that that altar is going to be in these little side rooms. I'm wondering if that altar's up where all the giants came from and where the throne is.
Well, honestly, the other altars that we've run across have been in side rooms or side passages.
Yeah, I would say at least one of them.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to open this other door to the east?
Yeah.
I'll say yeah.
I lost Archie.
Oh dear.
It's probably underneath somebody.
Yeah, he's probably under somebody.
All right.
what are we
Well,
doing?
I can open up. I'll see if I can open up that other door to the east.
Okay, one second. Let me see if I can change the settings on the follow me thing and make it to where followers don't stack, because I thought there was an option for that.
That would make it a lot nicer.
I thought there was an option. Only prevent follower stacking. It's turned on. So
Could he be under gentlemen?
there you go. See? There he is.
Yep. Good.
That should prevent follower stacking.
Good. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So door to the north. You did search. Jason did look for traps. He did not find any. I don't think he listened to it. And you guys haven't attempted to push it or open it yet. So what do you guys
Shall
want
we
to do?
listen in? Jason, did you want to listen in on it?
I can listen.
Yeah, give me a check, please. Also, Jason, check and make sure you hear. Jason, you hear the sounds of sniffing. Some kind of like an animal sniffing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell Finfall. It sounds like there's a big giant beast on the other side of this.
Yeah, if it's another one of those hellhounds,
It's at
I'm not
the
opening
door.
up this door.
Yeah, those were nasty.
Yeah, we lost too much stuff.
Well, then it becomes a Schrodinger's cat instead.
Let's
Well, we
just
can
leave
come
it
back
for
if
now.
we have to.
Okay. Where you want to go now then?
There's still the
Head
door
back to the
the
main room.
west.
Well, the other
Or
one
back
we
to the main
couldn't
room.
open
Oh,
it.
that's right.
You couldn't open it without significant force.
So I could try to bust it down, but
Yeah. You just couldn't
you-
push it open. You felt like there was resistance on the other side.
Jason, did you listen in on that door?
He did.
I
You
did
didn't
it.
hear.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay.
Did the doors go all the way up to the top? Is there any
Yes.
gap at the top?
Nope.
No gap at the bottom? And no visible key.
I mean, enough for it to go across the floor without hitting the floor, but yeah. I mean, if you want to go gaseous and float underneath the door, you certainly could, or turn into ochre jelly. If you could do that, you could go underneath the door, that kind of stuff.
Who's got the ring of X-ray vision that I gave up?
I think Blackmouth does. Let me check.
Hey, now we're using our head.
Yeah, you can see what's on the other side of that other door too.
Indeed.
Well, I say that.
One of you guys have. I'm pretty sure Blackmouth is the one that ended up with it.
I thought so too.
Unless you gave it to somebody else.
I thought it was Blackmouth, but
I thought I had it too, but
I don't see it. I don't see it. I did a search in your inventory. Let me look at the party inventory and see if Try out this new feature that Spencer added.
I know I agreed to take it.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
not
if I actually
anywhere.
got it or not.
I bet you it was destroyed by some breath or something.
Probably.
Maybe that's what happened. It got blown up by something breathing on it.
Crap.
Because nobody has it. I just checked everybody's inventory that's in the party right now. I mean, I think even Delware's in the party right now. Yes, he is. So if he had it, it would show. So maybe it just got melted.
Oh, that was too bad.
Good idea.
All right. Well, the choices are head back to the throne room, or I can
Kick the
try to
door
break
down.
down this door.
Kicking down a door, it makes significant amount of noise. You guys all know that.
Let's go back to the throne room. We can come back this way if we need to.
Yep, I agree.
Yep, go for it. It's weird. As you are moving, Archie is like right on top of you to me.
Yeah, he is on top of me too.
Yeah. He's trying to keep him and Jolliman from stomping on each other's faces. No, that's not the right way to go. There you go. That's all right. I was going to drag you across, but you got it. You can use waypoints. Although I don't know if you can see that far. All right. You guys are moving north. Let me see if I can move him here, put him there, and then there he goes. Maybe now you can move without targeting him. Hopefully it won't stack you on him. All right. As you move closer, you can definitely see the silhouette of a throne in the room ahead. Surf info. Right about in the center, right there, you can see looks like an audience chamber for the giant king that you slew. That's what you can see from there. You'll need to move closer to get any better detail because you're using a long sort of view. But there are the step here and the step here is white veined black marble. And then this up here is deep red polished stone. Huge stone pillars are of polished obsidian. I think I've mentioned that before, though. Between them is a massive throne of jet black and white banded onyx. You can see like embedded, colorful stones in the throne from where you're at. But other than that, that's all you know. As you move forward, you can see in the walls, they are inlaid with colored stone of various scenes of the big giant you killed. You recognize him because of this throne. The crown is the same. It's an iron crown of different victories by that king. Let's see. Behind the throne, the walls show the flaming skull, which looks like kind of like a similar sort of carving or marking that was on his iron crown, and around that is like flame sort of marks. It's in red and sort of thing. There are torches burning in here, so I should have this lit, but I didn't. Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. This is where the giants came from. So you guys had like 4 giants and the king, and then the hellhounds all came from this direction.
All right, no other doors, passages, or anything like that?
Nope. You don't see any exits from here other than where you came in.
So down and to the north.
Yeah, I'm wondering why these curtains are there. Have we looked behind these curtains that are around Archie?
Not as of yet.
Is it a tapestry showing some kind of artwork or something?
1 second, please. Jason, I'm going to move you back somewhere. Where's
Okay.
the castle? I'm going to move you back to here. You moved up around the throne area, and you moved over to here. When you got to here, you notice a odd sort of outline in the wall over here. You look at it closer, and you can see, oh, looks like it's a. You didn't catch it right off until you got closer, but it looks like a massive door within the stone wall that if you push there's like a little stone panel, not a panel, like one of the stones is a little different color. You can tell like it's not the exact same color as the rest of the wall, and you can see the outline of what you suspect is a secret door. So you think if you push or pull or do something with that particular stone that it may be the opening mechanism for it. And I'm going to unpause and let you do what you want to do.
All right, I'm going to let these guys know. But I think I found a secret door up here on this back wall behind the throne.
Okay. Let's go see. I follow him up there.
Yeah, you're the only one that can see him right now. So he kind of points out where he sees it. He's pointing it out, in that area, and you kind of look up. You can see it now that he's kind of pointed it out to you. With you have a better, your earlier life before you were a follower of Heimdall. Your sight wasn't as good as it is now. You can see farther. You can see in darkness, that sort of thing. So now you can actually see that it is a door. And you can see the exact stone that he was talking about that looks like it's kind of just a little off from the rest of them.
Okay. Did you check it for traps or anything like that?
No, I did nothing else. I can, though.
That detect secret doors was rolled by what are those dice that you bought, Wade? The crystal ones?
Crystal Magi or Magi?
Yeah,
Maggie,
yeah.
Crystal Maggie.
Yeah, it rolled really good for you guys. So the first roll is for, let me see, you were doing for detect noise, and now you're doing a final room. It sounds very quiet on the other side. You don't hear anything. And you do not see any traps on the secret door. You presume it's probably because it was a hidden door.
It's quiet, and I don't see any traps.
All right. Did you say there was a lever or a trigger?
There's a stone, yeah.
Yeah. He thinks that if you push in the stone that the door will open. Or at least unlock or something. He does, he presumes that's what it does.
Well, guess what I'm going to do?
You're going to push it?
I'm going to go ahead and push on that.
Yeah, you do that, and you see a passage open up.
All right.
Looks almost like a natural cave. I mean, it's not completely unworked, but it looks way like the room that you're in right now is definitely been carved from the stone and the walls smoothed out. And here you can tell that, there was probably stalagmites that were knocked down and smoothed out. The walls are kind of rough, that sort of thing.
All right. So, hey, dwarf.
Oh my God. All right, Jason, as you are moving you can see up ahead on your left. You can see under, there's a faint sort of light, or not a light. Maybe it's just you can see the color difference in the air from there. I don't know. It's something that makes you look at that area more closely. And you can see that in that's what looks like almost a natural wall. It's not entirely natural. And you can see another, really tall door in the side, which was supposed to look like a wall. And to most people, it would. I'm going to stop rolling that dice.
Why? Don't stop rolling it. I like it.
So you can see up ahead, and I presumed you were going to go up this way eventually. So I just went ahead and rolled. But right here, you can see another door. It looks like it was made by the same guy, maybe, that made the one on the outside. So maybe that's why you noticed. It's got the same sort of out of place stone that most people wouldn't notice, that sort of thing.
All right, I'm gonna point it out to Pinfall since he can see me.
I don't know if he can see you from there, but he can eventually see you. Yeah,
Oh, I'm never quite sure how close he has to be. So
It's not real close, but if you go out too far, yeah.
yep. So there's another door right in front of you.
Okay. Right. Any latches that you see or any traps? Did you listen?
No, I didn't do any of that.
I can also check for stonework traps.
Okay, you guys can do all the checks you want. You do not find any traps, Jason. And let's see. Jason, you do not hear anything but the sound of maybe there's a sound of slight dripping water, maybe. That's about it. But otherwise, nothing, no living things that you can hear.
I don't find any traps, and I hear maybe just some dripping water.
Okay. What about the dwarf?
I don't know. He hasn't rolled yet. Oh, he didn't roll that privately, but he didn't find anything.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
All right. So how do we open it? Is it just a push, Jason?
It's
Same thing.
Where'd you go?
He went nowhere. He's same place. He's right there.
I had Archie selected, and he can't see him.
No, he
Right.
cannot. Are
Okay.
you gonna open it based on his directions?
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and open it
All right.
and find myself hit by a giant size
Why did it
two-handed
only
sword.
open up that corner? Oh, there it goes. Oh, there's a hole in my wall right there. Hold on, let me fix that so you guys don't get confused.
Yeah, I kind of saw that, but
yeah, I didn't notice that. Let me fix that. Is that better? Oh yeah, it still shows because you've discovered it, but yeah, you can't.
yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it was just a hole in my wall. All right, so you look in and you see a set of stairs going down, down, down.
Ooh, I can smell altar.
Can I check to see how far they go?
Yeah, if everybody wants to wait for you to do that, sure.
All right, we'll let him look.
Don't you need to do that private?
You do need to roll that private. Yeah, do a blind GM roll when you do that. And to do that, you need to go over here, and you're gonna examine the stairways, kind of look down, figure out where you're at, position in the cosmos, and try to figure out where and how deep they go. Give me a roll, blind GM. All right. Does that detect grade, slope, new tunnel? I thought you wanted to know the depth. That is not the depth. Is there a depth one, or am I not remembering correctly?
Oh yeah, there is. I rolled the wrong one.
That's okay. Yeah, roll the other one. Detect grade slope. Detect sliding shifting. Detect.
He's just being very thorough.
Yeah.
I'll put private GM. Why is it showing on my side?
You did the private gym, the first one, probably not the second one. So you do not. You're like, this work is not stonework that dwarves did. It's just half-assed, giants or something. I don't know. I can't really tell. Their steps are too big, so he doesn't know how deep you are or how deep the stairs goes. But they look like they go down pretty deep from where you're at least.
Say we go down.
All right, Jason disappears from your view, moves down, you assume. All right, let me try to give a description from there before you move in. Let's see. It actually looks like a very natural cave. In fact, there are some on the edges stalagmites. There's definitely stalactites in the ceiling. And only probably Finfall is probably the only ones that can see them because it's so high. It's over 18 feet. The rest of you guys don't see it, so Finfall does. So Finfall, it's really high. To the south, though, you see what look like chests and trunks. I don't know if Jason can't see them, but you can, Sir Finfall. You can see trunks and chests and other things further west from where you guys are at right now.
Ooh, treasure.
It is. Looks like it, you would presume.
And we don't have a bag of holding.
No, you do not. All right. Pausing right there. Sir Finfall, give me a...
Yeah, but your giant strength is kind of a pretty good carry
Yeah.
mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You just have to have a container big enough for all that crap. So, give me a D10, please, Sir Finfall.
Public?
Yep. Oh, not good. All right. So you come around, you step into the large room, kind of start making your way, and you seem to be fascinated about, what's in those boxes to the south. And about that time, you see this, you feel a warmth from the north. And then you see you kind of notice as you're looking south, you see a light coming from the northwest. And you turn around and look. And you see this thing. Let's see if I got a picture. I do have a picture. Can I share that? I'm going to share it with everybody. Do you guys see that?
Yep, got it.
We do now.
Okay, good. You see that each head is opening up its mouth, and you see a brilliant sort of light in the back of its throat. And they, 3 of them blast Sir Finfall with fire.
Oh, he hates that.
Yes, he does. All right, so I'm going to do that before we start combat because they surprised him. We will do...
I'm going to soil my armor here, guys.
You did save, so you should take half damage from this. You did. And then the next one. You save from that one, should take half damage. And then the last one. Oh, you didn't save for that one, so you take full damage, and they only rolled an 8. All right, so let me get some... I'm going to let you guys roll initiative while I get the... I should have made that guy invisible. All right, let's go for beginning combat. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Can I ask a question? Is he on fire?
Don't know yet. You would see it, but give me a second here. I gotta find the good combat music. I don't think it would light him on fire. But he did fail. Actually, Nope, that's not going to do it. I should have made you do item savings throws for the 2 fails or the 1 fail, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. I've got a whole bunch more to go. Jolliman is going to go last, and I will. Looks like Blackmouth is going first.
Good grief.
You
Solomon
can't.
rolled a 1,006.
That's because I added 999. You can't see him from there because you are at the top of the stairs. You need to go down to the bottom to be able to see him. Blackmouth.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys are up at the very top, Felon and Blackmouth. So you guys will both need to come down.
Yeah, I'm not too interested in getting too close to that range.
I tell you what, I'll let you come down to here and you'll be able to see them. But that you need to be at least there to be able to be at the same height of where they're at. The stairs are probably about.
But did the breath weapon go all the way to Gunthard?
No. It only blasted Sir Finfall. That's it. That's the only thing they got attacked. As I don't. Let me see. How big is this guy? Does it say? Size. How big is this guy?
Well, he's big.
Yeah, he's massive. He should be bigger than that, but it's as big as it would fit in there. He's gigantus. He's big. But you definitely need to be at least on that third step before you can.
And I'll move.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I did. Okay. All right, Sir Finfall. What are you going to do?
All right, this isn't something we should be running away from, right?
This thing has 7 other heads that are rearing back to breathe. 3 of them already breathed. It has 10 heads total.
It has 10 heads?
Yes.
I only counted 6.
Well, that's the picture that's in the monster manual. They didn't have a 10 head.
Hey, if he moves up to Finfall, give me a clear line of sight for a lightning bolt.
So you want me to stand here and wait till he breathes on me?
I'm just saying, if you do, and if he does move up, then Archie and Jolliman should get out of the way.
Just keep in mind, it did not need to move to do what it did to Sir Finfall.
I know. So I'm thinking of approaching and attacking.
Okay, that's fine.
Act like a worm on a hook.
Or you could run up the stairs and maybe get out of its range.
Well, if I'm going to do any damage, I got to be up on it. You know, but I'm using Frostband.
Frostbrand?
Yeah, is it Frostbrand? Yeah. So that's supposed to give me some protection, like resistance to fire. But,
yeah, if you're using it and it's equipped, yeah, you will now. Yeah. Let me look at your.
Okay.
I don't see it equipped.
Oh, I rolled initiative with it.
I don't see it equipped.
So the protection might not.
Yeah, unless you have it equipped, it is just carried right now. You need to equip the Frostbrand, which basically means you need to wield it for that to work. You can't just like have that and the two-handed sword both equipped at the same time. Technically, you need to have one or the other because you can only hold one weapon like that at a time.
Okay, so do I need to use this turn to switch?
You didn't say you were wandering down the hallway with your two-handed sword in front of you, so I'll just assume it was on your back or however it is you have that. And the long sword is sheathed. So whatever you're going to attack with and you roll with, that's fine. Just equip it. Okay. And make your attack with it. You know, that's all I'm saying is mechanically that needs to be equipped for that effect to be active. And technically you can only have one weapon. It doesn't stop you from equipping multiple weapons because I don't want to block that. But just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm not going to.
I should unequip the other ones. Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand. Okay. All right, I'll fix that after this, and I'll be aware of that from now on.
Yeah, just equip the sword now. That means you pulled it out and you feel the aura of frost protection about you. You move forward and make your attack.
Let me close my.
Need some help there? Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Oh, and missed hard, didn't I? Oh, it hit.
No.
It
You
hit.
hit. Wow. What is his AC? What is his
4.
AC?
Oh.
Yeah, his
No, I
AC is
hit it.
worse than 4.
Attack the
Yeah.
body.
All right, I'm going to roll damage on this.
All right.
Oh, that was almost a 12.
17 damage. Nice.
All right, I'm going to end this.
Okay. And next is Jason.
I'm gonna attack.
Let's see. That's it.
Do I do backstab?
Or are you invisible?
I am. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Backstab multiplier. Even though it's not humanoid, yeah.
Oh God!
That sucks. All right, intern, felon.
All right, I'm just casting fly on myself.
Okay. All right, Mr. Archie.
All right. Can I do both arrows?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Just one?
Yep.
All right.
That is a hit.
Mm.
2 damage.
Not a giant. Oh, I should have delayed maybe. Okay.
Yeah, just remind me when we get to Jolliman.
Okay, so I picked chill metal, but I can't see Finfall, therefore I can't cast it, correct?
Correct. You need a line of sight. You need to be able to see who you're casting it on. Keep in mind that chill metal, while it would initially do what you're wanting, it would continue to do more damage.
Well, I didn't know if it was on fire. That's the reason why I was going to do that.
No,
But
it was just an immediate, got blasted by breath. It's like dragon breath, but much smaller.
okay, so I'm just gonna cancel the spell and move.
Okay, do that. Yeah, and in fact, as soon as he pulled out his sword, it seemed to like stifle anything that was remaining smoldering in his equipment.
Yeah, don't give me a complex about cold as well.
Yeah. All right. Now we get to go. We're going to have... So Finfall, whenever you made your attack and you cleaved the neck of one of the heads and it's slumped over, so there are 9 heads left. So 2 of them are going to attack you. Number 2... And number 3. Oh, let's go ahead and do this save. Damage. You take 8 damage from that. Actually, you don't. You take much less than that because you have your thing on. Now you get breathed on again. You fail again.
2 fumbles.
Yeah. And you still only take 2 damage because of all the stuff going on. Jason gets breathed on by 4, 5, and 6. So he gets 3, 4.
Oh, Jason.
5.
There you go.
And 6.
Hey.
All right, and then let's see, we got 4 and 6, so 7, 8, and 9 are going to breathe. And I know Gunther thinks he's out of it, but Gunther is not out of it. Gunther is going to get breathed on by 7, 8, and 9. And they can breathe pretty far. He failed. 8. Failed. And 9. And what?
Oh,
You have terrible
world
save versus
design.
breath sounds. All right. Jolliman, before Jolliman goes, Archie, do your thing. Because you forgot to delay.
All right, one more hour.
Okay. Missed.
Oh!
All right, Jolliman is going to position himself behind Sir Finfall. And that is his action. Roll initiative, please.
Hey guys, I'm here. If you want to wait until after this battle to bring me in, that's cool.
Let me see where you're at.
Bring him in.
Bring him in, bring him in.
Please.
Let me, I'll put you up by Felon and then put you, I put you invisible, which I will take off because that was me manually doing it. Cool. And if you want to go invisible, you can. I'm going to put you in combat. And you can roll initiative as well. I'll wait for Delwar. All right. Oh, well, look at that. He gets to go. So, Delwar, from where you're at, you're way up a set of stairs. If you want to be able to see the thing that you think you can see from there, you'll need to be where Blagmouth is, at least there before you can see the thing. But it is a 10-headed, well, now 9-headed Hydra that breathes fire.
All right, so I can kind of see a peek of him right now.
Technically, you can't, but in Foundry, you can. You shouldn't be able to see it till you're down here, but I don't have elevation stuff for sight.
Fair enough. All right, well, I'll move to there. I can't, except if I'm going to cast invisibility.
So, yeah, go ahead and cast invisibility, and then next round you can move. And while you're doing that, I'm going to skip to Sir Finfall. All right, sir.
Oh, okay. Do I get 2 attacks this round?
Does it say on your thing? It should say on your thing.
What does it say? Is it that number attack?
Oh, yeah. What is are you proficient with that Frostbrand? It says you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are your proficiencies set to for long swords? So you don't have, what should it be for longsword? But it should be 3/2, right?
Yes.
Okay,
exactly.
so I will set that because your proficiency wasn't set. By default, It assumes 1/1 unless the weapon says something else. So I've set that. It won't work this round, so you just go do your 2 now. Next round, it should work. If not, we'll see.
All right, no problem. So I'm going to do 1 attack now, then I'll delay.
Okay.
All right.
And I will look at your other proficiencies while we do this. Broadsword.
Oh, man. Jeez. Fumble. Okay, I'll delay.
Wow, missed as well. Your Mace Footman's is also 3/2, I think. Yeah, because you are above level 7.
Yeah. Did I set something wrong on him? Was that my fault?
No, they just were set for your first level stuff. So I'm just making sure that everything is set correctly. Your 2-handed sword should be 3/2 as well. All right. I think I got them all. All right, Blackmouth.
All right. I have tried to calculate. There's no way I can get a lightning bolt off. So
if you hit it with a lightning bolt, more than likely it's going to bounce back and hit Archie. And maybe
you. Well, I know. If I could almost work. Now, if I moved, I could almost get the forked 40-foot long, but then it's 10-foot wide, and so then it ain't going to work. So I'm going to shoot the hand crossbow. So.
Okay, go for it. Another
I'm
fumble.
gonna miss.
Yeah. The melts acid arrow splatters against the wall and you hear it hissing. Gunther.
I'm casting resist fire.
Okay. One of those is cold and one of those is fire. I don't know which one is which. You'll have to figure it out. We will go to Felon. Felon,
Hey,
you're
the
flying.
top. It doesn't say which is which. It said effect.
Yeah, you'll have to look at it. I don't know off the top of my head. If you look at the effects, one of them is the top one is fire. And I'll fix that while we're talking about it, but the top one is fire. The second one is cold.
All right, I'm just flying around the corner to here for now.
Okay. Let me look at your effect and make sure it's the right one. Oh, no, it's... Yeah. All right, that should do it. All right. Felon moved in turn, and then it's Archie. And Archie only gets one shot.
Okay. He's going to take that.
Oh, that's
nice.
it. Unfortunately, it's only a D8 for these guys. Buddy Max, look at that.
Oh, but the max image. Okay.
And so with that, he pierced the eyes. Actually, no, he didn't pierce the eyes. He pierced the skull of one of the heads. And now 1 and 2 heads have fallen and look to not be moving. So there are only 8 heads left. Jason.
All right.
Oops, did I do that? Sorry.
I don't know. I see he's stomping me.
No, he didn't move. I'm sorry.
I'll attack it.
Go for it. Ah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Six damage again.
Nice. Right, he gets to go. So we've got 1 left attacking Finial. Sir Finfall. I keep saying that. Dude, you guys' saves are terrible.
No, your dice suck.
I still have 3 guys on. 4, 5, and 6 are going against Jason. Failed to save. Number 5. Number 6. One head is going to breathe on Gunther. Gunther used fire, right? I may have changed that. I don't mistake.
I did use fire.
Okay. Yeah. Gunther is going to have 7 is going to keep blasting him. He failed again. Wow. It should absorb. Yeah, looks like it's sucked in half. I don't know how resistance works. You'll have to tell me. How's resistance supposed to work? You take half damage from it? Yeah, I guess. Because you failed save and it still only did half. Yeah, it looks like it's fire resist. So you took half, which makes sense. And then the last one, number 9, it's going to breathe on Jolman. 9, I should have. Oh, there's one I'm missing. 9 and 10 are going to breathe on.
It says I get a +3 to my savings throw, so I should have made it.
You saved. Oh, no, you didn't save. But you did take half damage. I'm going to scroll back and look at your thing and see if it added to save. I don't see any save added to the effect either. I'll have to look at the spell later. He went Jolman. Jolman can't cast because he got hit.
Yeah, my save is, and I have a +3, so that would have been a 16, which would have been a save. Or, no, 10, which would have been a save.
Yeah, you missed by 1, so +3 definitely would have made it. I'm looking at the spell real quick while whoever's turn Surf and Fall, you're going.
Testing.
Yep, I'm going to do my next attack.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Give me a second. I'm looking up the spell. As soon as I get done with that, I will look and see what happens. Show me the description, please. Yeah, these need to be updated. So,
Testing.
Yep, I can hear you.
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yep, we got you.
All right, cool. I was having some weird audio issues. So I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I'll have to fix this after we get done because this is going to take me looking up something. So I'm just going to mark it.
I'm pausing on ending my turn.
So do I get my
All right,
hit
end your
point?
turn. No, you still would have taken 2. And you only took 4. You didn't take 8. Because your resistance gave you half damage, so technically you would have only taken 2 instead of 4, which I can fix. But I will do it when it's your turn. Wise gentleman. Oh. Yeah, save only reduces the damage by half. It doesn't negate it entirely. Bellin.
I think there's still some rolls.
Nope.
Okay.
You're ready to go. It's
All right, I'm gonna try to blast this thing with the wand of paralyzation.
Oh man, you know this thing I'm
come
gonna
on.
say.
Please.
You can do it. You can do it.
Oh, thank God.
That's all right. Got 44 more tries.
Yeah. All right. Next.
If I don't die.
Delwar. John.
Yeah, sorry guys. I was trying to pour some whiskey while I was in between rounds.
Nice.
Oh,
I'm gonna
please
move.
take your time.
Take your time.
I'm
You
gonna-
can delay,
my-
and we'll just move you at the end of the round if you want.
No, it's okay. I've already poured it. I just spilled some on the ground, so it's it's my
What?
tax to pay. I
Dude,
know.
minus 50 DKP.
Right. I'm just moving up to the Hydra. Because I don't think I can move up and hit him.
Okay. Yeah, you could get close to him, and then next round, because it's pretty far. Yeah, you're right.
You gotta
Do you
pour
want-
some out for the homies.
No, you do not. You do not pour whiskey out on the ground. You want to pour out something, you can pour tequila. You can pour beer. You do not pour whiskey bourbon.
This is single malt scotch. Does that make you feel differently?
No. I think Scotch is just a different type of bourbon.
No, actually, I disagree with that. You could pour that down the drain.
No.
I knew it.
It's not my favorite, but I know people like it. That shit's old, man.
So I just moved. Somebody move me back?
I did not. No, you're not. Where did you go? Yeah. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I didn't move back. No. Somebody
No,
move.
you're
He
under
keeps moving
Archie.
me back.
He's
I
under
will
Archie.
Let me move him. Are you there
That's really
now?
weird. Every time I did it, yeah, I'm there now. But every time I did it, it like moved me back.
It
It's
was
really
probably
strange.
because you were clipping walls, and it
okay.
wouldn't let you move through the wall. Okay, there you go. Jason.
I did my initiative without a weapon because I'm going to tumble out of combat.
Okay, give us a roll. You made it. Where do you want to go? Move up to half your move, so 60 feet. That is, you can probably move further than that if you want. That's 20. I mean, you could move all the way to there, or way down. You can move all the way down to there. If you can see my line there. You could move as far as that.
Can I use my ring to turn invisible?
Not at the same time, no. The tumble is your entire action, other than half your move. So you're good there. You feel like you're behind the wall enough that the thing can't breathe on you.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay. Blackmail.
I think we're going to do another hand crossbow to avoid electrocuting everybody.
Okay. Give me a -2 on your attack because you're just barely seeing a corner of him. So he's kind of got a little cover. He actually has a lot of cover.
Well, then I'll
-2.
just move up then.
Okay. And you can move, and since you're only moving that far, you can still do your shot. And no
I mean, I
-2.
can't move back into that alcove because I couldn't see it before I started.
Yeah,
right?
no, yeah, you're right.
Okay. Well, I'm still going to shoot the.
Okay,
Yeah.
Go for it. No modifiers there. But you are close enough to be breathed on. You're pretty certain of that. That is a hit. Now. Did you do the effect? Yes, you did. All right. Archie.
Archie.
One attack.
One attack. All right, he's going to shoot.
Oh my goodness. It's too bad he's not a fighter, huh?
Good shot.
Yeah, I know I would.
Or a rogue.
5 points still, that helps.
Yep, delay.
All right.
And then
delay.
Gunther. All right, Gunther, what are you doing?
Throwing the hammer.
Go for it. I did give you your 2 hit points back.
Thank you.
You're welcome. No! Miss. Already some pinball. Does your attack stuff show up right? Yep.
Yeah,
does.
it shows 2 though. Is that correct?
Yeah. It should show 1 next round, so.
Okay. All right.
We'll just trust it for now. We'll go for it.
Okay. Sounds good. First attack.
And then delay after, and we'll do it after him for your second one. Okay, this is gonna take out some heads, I think. So between so you sliced. You sliced. I don't remember where I was at. It was up to 4. So we were up to 4. So 4, 5, 6, and 7 are all. I don't want to say they're cut off because you're not attacking heads. You're just cleaving into the body, but they just kind of flop down like flaccid dragon heads. And there's only actually 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you knocked out between you and the arrows and everything else this round. 4 of them are now out. There's only 2 left. 9 and 10. 9 was on Gunther, and 9 is on Gunther, and 10 is on Jellman. So I will do Gunther. It still doesn't have a +3 on this thing. You missed by 11, so the +3 would not have helped. But you still take half damage from that. It may say 8, but you only took half. And then we'll do Jellman. And this is going to stop him from being able to do things, I think. He saved, so he can cast. All right. He does take 4 damage, though. And Jellman is going to cast. He was casting a spell, and I think he's okay casting a spell. If he saves, I'm going to presume he is. And he's going to cure moderate on himself because he's kind of beat up. Oh, it's almost a 10. And Archie, second shot.
All right. Come on, another 20.
Another one.
Oh, whoops.
You've had like 4 ones tonight, so Pinball, don't give me a 1.
All right. If I roll another one, I'm changing dice.
You won't roll another one, man. There's no way. See, I told you.
There we go.
That's it. No! No!
Oh, that was close.
No!
13. Oh!
You killed my guy. Okay. Yeah, you slew the
Huzzah!
Pyrohydra is what that was. It was a 10-headed Pyrohydra. And let's see, what's the XP on that sucker? How many XP are you guys going to get from that? Wow, only that? That seems like really low. What is... Nope. Yeah, only 3k XP from that guy. I thought he'd be worth more than that. So, yeah. The Pyrohydra was not... I didn't have green glowing eyes, so it kind of turns, just kind of slumps to the ground. All 10 heads are just kind of not moving. Blood oozing out. It's kind of a green, purplish blood.
Is there anything of value on this thing? Maybe we could take its spleen out and sell it at the market or something.
That's not a question I can answer for you.
That's just general to the crowd.
Does Jala have much healing left?
He does. Do you need some? He certainly would do so.
Well, Pinfall probably needs it more than I do right now.
I just took care of Gunthraid with my laying on hands.
He's going to do one to himself, and he's happy. And Finfall is here. He has...
I'm down 30, but I've got some potions.
He will do Cure Critical on you. Give me 8. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good.
Nice.
He has... yeah, he's going to do a cure. Oh, he targeted himself. Motherfudger. I'll do that. Target you and redo that. Cure critical on you. Come on. Okay, not bad. One less. And then he's also going to do a cure serious on you. Alright, so Finfall is back. He does have 3 Cure Serious left, 3 Cure Lights left. And that is him, so.
Yep.
And he should be falling Sir Finfall. Archie needs to be falling Sir Finfall. Alright, and like I said, you can see... Why are they all hidden? You can't see them. They shouldn't be hidden. Hold on. I'm going to show you this, and you guys are going to go, what? There you go. That's all the chests and trunks and things that you see down there. There's a whole crap load of them down there.
We're never going to get all this stuff out of here, guys.
Speak for yourself.
But you don't see you don't see an altar anywhere down there.
Well, let's see if there's anything that would help us immediately. Leave the rest and maybe come back after we finished everything off.
So
I do have the knock spell, and it affects 90 square feet.
So all these iron looking things, those are iron trunks. The green ones are chests. These are coffers.
You know what? We probably should let Jason look for traps, right?
It's up to you.
You know, I can do the same thing if you want.
Yes, please.
If he's going to knock them open, does knock open them or just unlock them?
Let's see. What does Jalaman have? Jalaman has Find Trap spell also that he hasn't cast.
Yeah, use that. Otherwise, it's gonna take forever for me to check all these tests.
Okay, so you want him to cast Find Traps?
Actually, I might be able to do that. Hold on, let's see. Do I have that spell?
It's a cleric spell.
Or some
I
of them
don't-
would lose.
Then
My
never-
guess is you don't. So target himself. He's gonna Find Traps. Okay. All right, he casts the spell, moves down and looks at all the different things, the trunks, the coffers, the chests, and I'm going to point them out. So we're going to start at the top. Trunk number 1. And I wish there was a way to mark these for you guys. There really isn't. Maybe, I mean, if I put it, no. This one is not trapped. You guys are just going to have to remember. This one's not trapped. Let me just find all the ones that are. 4. This one is trapped. Number 8. This one is trapped. I'll let you guys figure out how to mark them. Chest number 3. This one is trapped. And chest number 4. This one is trapped. This one is trapped. Is it my coffer number 1? Where is that? This one is trapped. Coffer number 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's it. And then the spell fades. So he doesn't, after that, he doesn't know. So hopefully you guys marked them or did something to remember them. Because by the time he's examined every single one of them, the time of the spell has expired. It took him like 30 minutes to just kind of go over every single coffer and chest and trunk that's here.
I put an image in the chat. So I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are trapped.
This one right above me is trapped.
Above.
Jason,
Yep.
I'm gonna try
Yes.
to
The one below me is trapped as well.
I marked the same ones as you did, Wade. So
Good.
I think you got them.
remove the trap on this one.
So that is, let me move you at chest number 6.
I'm going to start looking at these other ones.
I'm gonna go for the one that's just to the south of Jason. That's where, just to the south of me, Mike.
Okay, let me deal with Jason and we'll come to you. So you, who is doing find, remove traps. So the first thing you need to do is he can tell you there's a trap on there. He doesn't know what it is. He just knows it's trapped. It's basically find traps for a cleric is just you scan things. Oh, it glows red. It's trapped. That's really all he knows. He's like, okay, there's a trap on that. And so whenever you examine it, you find the trap. The trap is, you can see this gel, this goo, this stuff that is on, you were on chest 6, was it? Yeah, I think so. You can see the lock and the handles have this faint little layer of green coating on. It's like Vaseline is kind of green. And so you're like, oh, that's probably contact poison. Which means if you touch it, you will have to save or die.
Yeah, I don't want that. So do I make a second roll to remove the trap?
You could try to remove it, or you can just wear gloves when you mess around with it.
glove sounds a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then
Do you have gloves?
Oh crap! I don't even. Probably not.
I mean, like if you have like a spare cloak, I would let you say, okay, I'll just, let's see. This is chest number 6. The chest does not have. Let me see. There is a lock, but it looks like it's opened. The poison is on the lock and the handles. So you could, if you had like a spare cloak, you could like grab a hold of the lock with the cloak and take it off, because it's like one of those padlocks. It loops through the ring within the chest to keep it locked, but it's not locked. The lock is there though.
I'll get my blanket out and take the lock off.
Okay, you know that once you do this, that blanket is, you probably never want to touch it again. So
Yeah,
if you're certain you want to do that, that's fine. Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. All right. You do that, and you remove the lock. Do you want to open the chest?
I do. I'm very curious what's in there.
Okay. You flip it open, and inside you see a black cloak, a black pair of boots, and that is all that lays in the bottom of that. And I'm going to, let's see, make it is already lootable. Please don't loot anything unless I tell you can, because I thought I unlootable these, but I didn't. You can, on this one, you can double click it to look at it, and I'm going to move to where is Delwar? You were going to mess with chest number 4, I think. The one below
the
you.
one right.
Stuff in there.
Yeah, the one right below me. Yep.
Okay. All right. So what did you want to do? You know it's trapped, but you don't
I
know what kind of trap.
So I'd like to investigate and see what that is.
All right. When you make your find remove trap skill check, give yourself plus 40 to your check, because there's one there. You just
40?
have to find. Yeah, plus 40. Yeah, I should have done that for him, but I didn't. He made it anyways.
GM private roll.
Yes. All right. You find the trap that he saw. And again, I should have just highlighted this. Where is it? This is chest number 6. It's 4. There we go. So you see that there are holes, 4 backwards, 4 sides, 4 front. And the trap is probably something shoots out when you trigger the trap from those holes. They're pretty well disguised, but with you examining it, you're able to find those holes in the chest where they shoot out something.
So he gets a little gum that he's been saving for a while. It's been like something he found underneath the table, and he's like, yeah, all right. And he chews it up and sticks it into the little holes, and then he like works his way around until all the holes are covered up.
Okay, give yourself this is going to be a remove traps check, and do the same thing, plus 40. The gum is helping you, the plus 40. All right, you think you've disarmed the trap. The chest does have a lock on it, and it is latched. It's not like Jason's. It's his was unlocked. This one is definitely locked.
All right, I'll give it a go.
All right, pick locks.
Boy, now I can't see that one. I see Foundry traps. Where is pick
locks?
There it is. Jeez. There it is. Open locks.
Awesome. So the lock, click, and the little latch inside pops off, so you can take the lock off and remove it from the chest. You suspect you can open it up without incident.
All right. I will try.
All righty. You take the lock off and you flip the lid open, and inside, what is inside? What is inside? Oh wow. Nothing
Can't
is
do anything.
inside. There's nothing in it.
There's
It
a
is
death
empty.
trap.
No, it can't be. Maybe let's see. Where is it? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Lootable. That one's lootable. You can look inside. You see coins. Lots and lots of gold coins. Yeah. What do the rest of you guys want to do while they're fiddle farting around with chests?
I'm sitting back and letting these guys pick through stuff.
Okay.
I'll just watch.
Okay.
Same.
I'm just standing in front of the one that has a trap on it.
Okay.
Or I'm just standing above it.
Blackmouth, what do you want to do? You want to pop them all open at once?
Well, I was doing some calculating on the. I don't think I can because they're spread out so far.
Yeah, it's 50 foot wide
Yeah.
and 25 foot deep. What's the
Check
AOE
that
of
spell.
it? I think it's 50 by 50
It
or
is
something like
10 square foot per level, and I'm 9th level.
that. So 90 by, oh dude,
So I
you
can get
definitely
90
can do
square
that.
foot. So I can get them all. Let me just.
I'm pretty sure. Let me see what, I'm pretty sure you can.
Right, well, let me just pop them all open. Everybody ought to get clear. And
Dude, that's
traps
right there
door.
is that purple thing, that's 60 by 45. That is not 90 by 90.
That's huge.
Yeah. So if it is 90 by 90, you can pop that whole room in one shot.
It's 90 square feet.
Oh, I don't know what that would be mathematically.
That's 90. That's 90 by 90.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Why are all? Oh shit! I'm deleting your shit. Sorry.
All right. Well, everybody get out of the way and let me.
Jason.
Yeah, like your belt on your pants is going to pop open too. So.
Jason.
Move, Jason.
Jason.
His pants are gonna pop open. Let him be.
It may be worse than that, depending on the traps.
Yeah.
I was AFK. What happened?
Move out of the way.
Get all the way. He's about to pop everything open. No, like get up where we are. We're Finfall and
I think he next to me should be fine. All right, let's go here. Well, this easy one. We just cast it and see what happened.
Yeah. You just cast it. All right. So he casts a spell, and all the chests, all the trunks, all the coffers, all pop open. All the ones that were trapped, some of them eject gas and green, but it's not big enough to affect where you guys are at. You can see like it's like a 10 foot by 10 foot area around the chest. You see this green gas go out. You see one trap, this blade swish out and on the top whenever the lid pops open. All the locks pop and fall to the ground. Let's see, what else is there? Is there any other? Let's see, trap. You see some of them that are trapped that open up, but you don't see anything happening. Some of them spray out acid. So this one sprays acid. Chest number 3, which is this one, sprays out acid. Where? Forward and backwards, all. So this chest is gone. This chest is gone. This chest is gone, and this iron trunk is gone because this thing sprayed out acid and it dissolved whatever those were, which is unfortunate. I don't know what was in there. What was the other thing? Let's see if there's any other spray acid ones. Nope. Poison needles shoot out of some of them, ineffectual at where you guys are at. I think Sir Finfall, where are you? You're there.
Way in the back there.
Yeah, let me see if I can find this. All right. These should have this. Oh, come on. And this was on number 8. Okay. All right. So that's all that happens. All the things. Let me go ahead and make them lootable. You guys will need to, don't click on them from a distance. You will need to move up to the ones you want to loot. Although I know you can click from where you're at. You need to be where next to the thing you want to open. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let me pause while I do this just in case. Because I want to keep an eye on you guys.
Yeah, I'm going to let these guys loot and pick. I'll just stand back.
Okay. Lootable. Lootable. Can't hear a word you're saying. Lootable.
Yeah, you're real light.
Lootable.
I'm guessing these items will be magical.
Possibly. Did you move down to where you're at? That's where you're at right now?
Yeah, I was going to grab the cloak and boots out of this chest.
Okay. When you move down there, you can't see them because you can't see invisible, but you suddenly see, let's see what they do first. I want to...
They?
Where is attack? We need... We'll just do this. So, yep, you save versus poison. So this snake bites you on the leg, and you see it appear as it bites you, as it becomes uninvisible. And then there's another one I need to do real quick. All right, you again saved. You can see another one that bit you. Right there. Both of them do a whopping 2 damage, but you did fight off the poison effect from those. So right now I'm going to put you and them in combat.
What? Invisible snakes? What the?
They're king cobras because they're deadly poisonous. They were in one of the things that you guys popped open that was trapped, and they're invisible. What do you want to do?
I want to get out of combat.
You got to roll initiative first to see who goes first. You definitely beat me. All right. So how do you want to get out of combat? Tumbling. Make a tumble check. You made it. All right. Move yourself where you want to go.
Oh, it's paused.
Oh, sorry. All right.
Invisible snakes.
Yeah. You get out of the way. So I'm gonna hand wave some of this just because it's a tedious little thing. That's a trap that wouldn't have been so tedious if you guys were all piled around it. But I'm gonna say Sir Finfall comes to the south, and you guys see them. They don't move very fast, and they're snakes. They're not intelligent things. But between Sir Finfall and the rest of you guys, you are able to dispatch them without anybody else getting near them. They were just there as a trap, and it's a really pointless thing to run through to do when you are just moving through them at this point. So you guys were able to see them just because it's a pinfall. Blackmouth can probably shoot them with his acid, crossbow. Delwar and everybody that has ranged attacks could have taken them out easily if you guys had been aware of them. Because again, they don't move very fast. They're like move at 3. You guys move twice their speed at least. So, all right. So go back. What do you want to do now?
Watch for
I'm scared
snakes.
of invisible monsters. Yeah. I still want to loot this chest.
Do you still want to loot the chest? Okay.
This one over here's got a bunch of potions in it.
Does anybody have a large stack or something?
Chest 1 is empty.
I have a large sack.
With nothing in it?
Yeah, just for this purpose. I have one empty large sack.
Okay, how much can a large sack hold? Should tell you.
It says max capacity 0, so that can't
Well,
be right.
I know some of the chests, or one of the chests, or some of them have.
It's
Like a lot of gold
carrying
left
0
over.
right now. Oh, yeah. This is one of the sacks that you had. Yeah, let me delete this. You didn't actually get this after I added the capacity. I will put another one in there.
Just give it to Finfall.
Oh, no, I'll put it on here. You worry about that, sir. I think. I'm hoping. Yes. There we go.
Yeah, because if you find any gold coins of value and stuff, or coins of value, let's just load them up. I can carry them as long as I've got a sack.
There's 17,000 gold coins in one of these chests down here.
Let's see if we can get it in the sack.
That's probably too much for the sack.
The sack
Yeah,
holds
but-
30 pounds. 17,000 gold is 170
Yeah.
pounds.
Or I could
It's-
carry one of the chests.
That
Hey,
works.
Blackmouth, you want to make yourself some silk robes? There's some silk over here.
Alrighty.
I'm invisible, but I'm pinging the chest that has a lot of.
This chest down in the corner has about 900 gems in it. A coffer
we
number
put-
5.
Could we put those gems in the same chest? I'm going to try to pick up this with the 17,300 coins in it.
I found a chest that just says packet. It's got a packet in it.
Mm-hmm.
This one has
Yeah.
seven statues.
I don't think I can pick up the chest and add it to my inventory.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty big. They're all really big. If
Okay.
you carried it, you would be encumbered just from the size of it, not from the weight, probably. Although I don't know how much weight you're currently carrying versus how much you can. I would need to look at your inventory, which says you're 135. The chest would probably be at least that. So you still wouldn't. You'd be close to being just weight encumbered, but just the size alone would slow you down.
Yeah, we're going to have to leave some of this, guys.
A packet? Is that like a packet of letters or?
It's just looks like a packet of something. You don't know what it is. It's just laying in the bottom of the chest. You want to open it up and see what's in it?
Yeah,
Might have something to do with the altar.
maybe it has magic beans.
Did
Hmm.
you give me that sack?
No,
Hey, Blackmouth, this chest that I'm standing next to has a whole bunch of potions and scrolls.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick through them all after Mike says they're clear.
I will never say that. Jason, you were examining the packet. You wanted to look at it, or was that Delaware?
I was going to look at the packet, but first I need to give this sack to Finful. How do I
Okay.
initiate trade?
I'm curious what the black cloak and boots were.
Yeah, we need to get those identified.
Whatever you do, don't put on boots that you don't understand.
I think I have identify. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I do.
Oh man, Coffer. Oh,
Can I put the large sack in the party treasury?
you can give it to him. You can just trade it directly to him.
How do I do that again?
Request trade, or you can stick it in the party treasury and they can pull it out. Either one should work.
It won't go in the party treasury, and I can't open the party treasury. Here we go. I'll just request trade.
Party treasury is a actor, not an item. So you need to go to the actors. Or you can request trade with Sir Finfall. Bottom
Yeah,
left.
he did.
Okay. So he said that one of these chests had a lot of stuff in it for... Where was that? Okay, yeah. Yeah, this one was the one with potions and scrolls. There are definitely some that are empty, by the way, too.
This one has 5 rocks in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they're
saw
boulders.
that too.
They're big boulders. They're rocks to giants.
Silk.
Yeah.
I think we want that. I think we want those gems more than we want the gold.
I gave Finfall 8 mother pearl.
Yeah, but those pearls, a sack won't even hold all those.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm
this.
We need pearls for identify spells.
Yeah, well, I just couldn't carry them. That's the reason why I gave them to you.
yeah, we could use a couple right away. I'm gonna examine the packet.
Yeah, but is there a difference between mother of pearl and pearl?
Yeah, that's not a pearl. That is inlaid pearl thing, not a pearl. It's inlaid with mother of pearl. It's a art object you guys picked up at some point. It weighs 40 pounds, it looks like.
Yeah.
There's like
And I
8
think
of
a
them.
sack,
Yeah.
Well, I figured it was worth some money. If we're not going to get the
Where did
coin.
you get that?
I got it out of that second green chest that's over by me.
Okay.
Well, that's a lot of potions and scrolls.
so a large sack only has a 30-pound capacity, so we got to decide. what we're going to take.
Drop the coins and take the mother of pearl art because I think it's worth more.
I think we should
Right.
take some of the gems.
I mean, somebody can appraise it, can't they?
I can. I mean, I think I can because I've got a gem crafting toolkit, and I can probably look at that stuff and get a good idea, right? Like, maybe?
Yeah, it's mother of pearl. I think it's worth a lot.
I'll let the DM like decide on that. But I've appraised gems before. Let's put it that way.
It's 8 pieces of rare wood inlaid with mother of pearl. And you can make the appraising check. Do blind GM roll, please.
How much does that weigh?
40 pounds. So
For
it's
8 of
10
them.
pounds over.
You're Finfall, you're looting this one chest in the corner still?
Yeah, there's a lot of gems in it, but I mean, it's like over 237 pounds of gems, and we don't have a container big enough to carry it.
Well, I'll put some
Actually,
in my backpack.
Mike. Sorry. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead, Delaware.
No, I think I've only got gem cutting. I don't have gem. I don't know if I've got gem appraisal. Is that?
It's
how
not
would
gem
I do
appraisal,
this?
it's just appraisal, the skill.
Oh,
Let
I
me
don't
see if
have
you've
that
got
then.
it. Okay, I
No.
think Jason has appraisal. Jason? And you are appraising the wood inlaid with pearl. They are worth 1,000 apiece, you think.
I bet you some of these gems are probably worth that.
So that's 8,000 gold pieces right there because they're 1,000 apiece and there's 8 of them.
Yeah, but the gems, like
How
if
much
you
are
look
those
at the
gems
gems, yeah, the gems, like there's one gem there's 39 of them there. It only weighs 7.8 pounds.
and how much are they worth?
That we don't know.
Oh, it doesn't say?
No, it doesn't. I don't think so. Hold on.
Well, the chest that I'm standing by has potions and scrolls in it, so somebody needs to take a look at that.
Potions and
Yeah.
scrolls could probably go in somebody's backpack.
Yeah, I wish I had a backpack. It got burned up by hellhounds.
I have a backpack. I mean, I just wanted to see if somebody wanted to detect magic on inside the chest.
Yeah, I can. Can you ping which chest it is? All right, I'll go. Go look inside this chest.
Okay.
See
You
that.
gonna do detect magic while you're doing it?
I might not even have that memorized. Let me take a look here. This might be, yeah. Oh, I do have it. Never mind. Yeah, I'll cast that real quick.
Okay. Everything in that chest is magic. All the potions, all the scrolls.
Ah, imagine that.
How much do they all weigh?
Doesn't have weights, so
nothing. It's paper and vials
Okay.
of liquid.
Then let's load that into the sack and carry it out with us.
I think that's a good idea.
I can put some of it in my backpack.
Yeah, same. I've got 5 pounds of before I'm encumbered.
Yeah, I put strength on myself. I can carry another 40 pounds.
As long
I
as
can
you have a
carry a
container
lot.
that can hold that, yeah.
It's just the container that's the problem.
Well, couldn't we put some stuff in, or couldn't 2 of us carry one of these chests, or 2 strong people?
Tried that.
You can, but you won't be able to move hardly easily at all.
Well, I mean, I'm going to appraise these 39 gems. Am I able to do that?
Sure. Give me a check. I saw the dice roll, but somebody's just looting like mad. So I don't know what's going on. Stop clicking on things, please. 40 seconds ago. Okay. Jason, why do you have minus 17 to your check for appraising? You have a modifier you're applying and you shouldn't be. Do it again without the modifier. And the pop-up, make sure you don't have a modifier there. That's a skill check. You shouldn't have like minus 30 to that. Or 30. You're still showing as minus 30.
That's because I'm really good at it.
No, it's not a skill. It's an ability check. Why do you have minus 19? What is on that skill? Let me look at that skill.
I put some of my thieving points into it.
Appraising is not a thief skill.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's just a check. So I'm going to set that to 0. That's why. So now you have 30 points to put in actual. Anything that's a thief skill will have the group thief in it. So like find and remove traps will do that. But yeah, appraising is not a thief skill. It's just a skill, an intelligence or wisdom. Those kind of skills are just. And now do it. Yeah, there you go. See, no minus 30. Oh, you can't see it. That is a successful appraisal. It's already identified, so you should be able to see what the value of it is. 39 are definitely very valuable.
I do not have sufficient permission to view.
You probably need it in your inventory to be able to see it, but you think they're worth about 1,000 gold each.
Yeah, okay, I'll take those.
Yeah, and they're only about 4 pounds total. And nobody heard that, right?
They're not in the chest, but I don't see them in my... Oh, wait, no. I don't see them in my inventory.
I see them.
Okay.
Along with the packet. The packet, you open it up and it smells like cayenne pepper.
Oh, yeah, there's the gems way up there. Oh, okay. I'll just save that for later. Can anybody identify magic items?
I can do that.
Do we have others? Because I've got black cloak and black boots.
I can, but we'd need to rest first.
Yeah, I have a bunch of potions. Hey, Coop, did you get that message I sent you?
No.
So I'm gonna ping the chest. There's potions and 2 scrolls left in there.
Yeah, Felon was looking at that.
Yeah, it's the one right next to you. Yeah.
Yeah, Felon looked at it and he saw that everything in there was magic. I don't know whether he took anything.
No, I haven't taken anything yet.
Okay. You have first dibs because you were there looking at it and examining it with the spell. So that's. I would give you the first opportunity to do whatever it is you wanted to do.
I'll take the 2 scrolls and hold loose for now.
Okay.
Yeah, I took some potions because just to see if it might be healing stuff.
You guys know that the people that are going to identify that stuff is going to be Blackmouth or Felon. You know, priest wise, you guys aren't very good at that. In fact, that's not a skill you have.
Yeah, I know. I just figured we would, put them in a pile, rest, or whatever we got to do, and then somebody will cast.
Okay.
All
right. So you guys have picked up all the stuff that you wanted?
No, I was waiting.
Okay. Yeah. There's still a few potions in chest number 3. If you wanted to grab those.
I'm lightly encumbered. How far over can I go until I'm moderately encumbered?
You'll know when you hit it.
Yeah, I'm lightly encumbered too. But mine is plate mail.
I am not encumbered at all.
Well, grab some gems, son.
You get 3 more pounds, you're going to be overloaded or encumbered, Delaware.
Yeah,
I'm moderately encumbered now. I think that's as far as I'm willing to go. There's
I can't.
700 gems in this chest in the corner. I think we should just try and carry it out. If we run into stuff, we can always set it down.
That's a good idea.
700 gems is a lot.
But from what I understand, I don't think we can just carry one of these.
You can carry it, but you're going to move at like 3. And if you plan to fight with it while you're carrying it, you're going to be at a significant minus when you're doing it.
Well, you could always drop it if your life's in danger.
Are you gonna let yourself be slowed down to find the evil that is the wicked witch of whatever, and to carry loot out just because they need you to be the animal to carry all this stuff?
I say leave it until we get our goal done.
Are you a beast of burden?
Oh, that's like a Rolling Stone song.
Yeah. I'll identify the cloak and boots, or at least I don't know how. Yeah, I'll do that.
Felon has probably still got detect magic going. Looking at his character, it looks like it is. Either that or it's flying, but it hasn't been that long. But the cloak and boots do not radiate magic. They are strangely made, but they do not give off magic aura at all.
Oh.
Well, that's odd.
Yeah, the material, the stitching, the even the thread that is used is just not normal. Delwar, give me a intelligence check, blind GM roll, please.
I think I know what's going to happen. Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to get intelligence up. There it is.
I bet it's Drow.
I bet it's made out of a cloaker.
Maybe it's Gucci.
It's not Gucci. Whenever Jason pulls it out for Felon to look at it, you kind of, Delaware, you look and the style and the thread, you immediately recognize it as one of your most hated enemies, that it is made by the Dark Elves. You know that it makes it very hard to see them, the cloak, and the boots make them move very quietly, but it just kind of just makes you angry just seeing it.
And it does, and I hiss at it, and I go, post that in the fire. Get rid of that shit.
It's not worth money?
That could be worse, and an entire kingdom worth, and I would burn it. I'd piss on it first.
All right, I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it in my backpack.
Let Jason have it.
I think Jason has elven cloak and boots already, anyway. So
I do.
Those are definitely magic.
But they're not. They're not. It's not that heavy.
No.
The cloak and boots just weigh 1 each.